Hey everyone, it's Pearlescent Toys, back in today's video with another Star Wars The Black Series action figure review, and today we're looking at Jedi Master INDARA from Star Wars, the Acolyte. Pretty cool figure right here. I'm just saying that because I love the green lightsaber. Anyways, here's a look at the side art, the generic IMDb bio on the back, and here is the UPC in case you want to go hunting for it. But yeah, without further ado, let's get on with the review. And here we have Master INDARA out of the package, a character that I'm sure is bound to offer a lot to this series later on. I've done this joke so many times at this point. Yeah, she's dead as hell. Starting with the sculpt and the paint apps, and it is just really good here. You know, the entire body is white, is in a white tunic, and I think that's really cool because a lot of the High Republic, you know, I think that's like the color you associate most with this era of Star Wars, is like their white or brighter clothing. And yeah, here's no different. I love the boots, love the sculpting on that and the back of it as well, all those lines, and it looks very leathery as well. Looks really nice. And continuing up, and you get some like more of that white sculpt or the white tunic clothing, whatever. And yeah, it's really good. On the front, it's very smooth looking, and on the side, on the back, that's where all those wrinkles are. Ooh, but I'd rate that a 3 out of 10.
Stop it. Get some help.
Moving up, however, you get a lot more sculpting, and especially in this center of the tunic, you know, you get some shadowing going on here, making the robe look a little bit like dirty. That all disappears on the back. There's absolutely nothing on here. You can see right here, it's just like no paint detail other than the belt. But on the front, it is there in spades. And of course, it does look good with the robe on because you're not going to be seeing this back bit. But still, it would have been nice to have that continue on to the back for when you want to pose her without the robe. And yeah, going down the arm, there's a little paint right there. I don't know if that's me. Oh yeah, there's paint on the other side too. Cool. Going down the arm, and yeah, it's really straight and narrow right there. Love the gloves too. These gloves look very nice. And ooh, something I forgot to go over was this belt. Yeah, really nice looking piece. Very similar to the other Jedi figures. However, it doesn't have like a black band in the middle. It does have that gold buckle though. And there's that lightsaber. Love the metallic orange used on that lightsaber. It looks really nice. And this little piece right here also painted in. But yeah, continuing up, and you get that Carrie-Anne Moss likeness. Is it the strongest? It's all right. It's okay. Yeah, it's all right. The hair though is sculpted beautifully. Love these strands that are like hanging off to the side right here, and ooh, yeah, the little bands holding her hair together are metallic silver, looking really nice. Love the end of it as well. Looks really good. But yeah, that head, it's okay. It's not the best, but it's not awful at the same time. For accessories, she comes with her robe, which is a nice chestnut brown. It's a very bright, compared to like Jedi Master Soul and Yord, it is, yeah, a lot brighter than those two. And it looks really nice. And her lightsaber, which looks really vibrant, and I love that. Of course, you guys know I love green lightsabers. It's my favorite color lightsaber, and here is no different. It is very vibrant, very green, almost like Sabine Wren from last year or Ezra Bridger from the Ahsoka wave. Yeah, it just looks really good, and I just love green. I love it. But going over articulation, her head is able to move up this much, go down that much. She has some pivot that allows her head to move side to side, and side to side movement. Her arm is able to move up this much. I think there's a butterfly shoulder. There is. It allows her arm to move this far back and this far forward, and she's able to go all the way around. She also is able to bend her elbows more than 90 degrees, and that also has some side to side movement. She has a standard wrist hinge going up, down, all the way around, although it is super hard to move it with this cloth piece covering it up. She's able to bend this far back, this far forward, and she has some pivot right there, side to side movement with that diaphragm joint. Her leg is able to kick out really far, like really far up. It is able to go out to the side a really good amount. It is able to go back a decent amount. No upper thigh swivel. She does have a bend at the knee, which bends this far back, and that does have some side to side movement. And her foot is able to move this far down, this far up, and she has. Now on to the size comparisons. Here is Master INDARA next to Osha Anasea and Jedi Master Soul. Jedi Knight Yord Fandar and Padawan Jackie Lon. Her assassin May. Is anyone else kind of bummed out that we didn't get to see more of Carrie Ann Moss? I mean, the fight scene between these two were pretty cool, but yeah, I kind of wanted some Matrix in my Star Wars, you know? Moving on, here we have her next to Yoda and Ki-Adi-Mundi. A Phase 1 Clone Trooper and R2-D2. Darwin and Morbius. And finally, Commander Gary and Spider Ham. Alright, time for my final rating and my overall thoughts. I think I'm going to give Master INDARA here a final rating of 8 out of 10. As much as I love so many aspects of this figure, including that robe, I love the chestnut brown, if that's the brown it's using, correct me if I'm wrong in post-edit. But yeah, it is a very nice shade of brown, and that lightsaber, oh my god. Of course, I'm going to have a bias towards it because green, of course, my favorite lightsaber color, and this one is just so vibrant. I almost want to, like, keep this, like, for my other figures. It just looks so freaking good. And the sculpt itself really good as well. I think where this figure just like kind of lacks is paint apps, and you know, that big section on the back that is missing the same level of detail on the front. It is just a really big bummer because, you know, you would expect it to go all the way around. It just makes posing her without that robe look a little weird because it just cuts off abruptly. I had the same problem with the Mark 1 Gold Marvel Legends figure that came out recently for the Iron Man Retro Collection. That one, the paint apps just abruptly stopped on the backside. I don't know if this is like a thing that Hasbro are making more common with their newer figures, but I really hope it stops soon because, yeah, not a big fan. But other than that, I love everything else about this figure. So yeah, 8 out of 10. But yeah, that'll do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. Anything you can do to support the channel will be greatly appreciated. And with that, I will see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, oh, that sucked.